He boasts the longest reach currently in the world today. Introducing... Lankies is really, really fun. So yeah, Rool is still stuck in that. I don't know how he can't, how he's not getting that off of him right now, so he can't see anything right now. And you still gotta wait 10 seconds, or at least 12 seconds before these things show up, which is kind of stupid. But yep, his Lanky's arms are reaching out much further. So, music pads right there. Can I make him trip over that first one? Nah, he's kind of past it now. Get to this corner and he can't hurt me. But... I don't know how he can recognize me with where I am when I play the song and everything, but I'm not going to complain as much. Ooh, get out of my way. Oop. Man, close calls right there. Well, at least he should trip over this one easily. Yeah, the better thing to do is the more, or I should say, the more fun thing to do is to play the thing when what should I call it? The more fun thing to do is place the banana like in front of the music pad you're playing. That way, it's like he's finally gonna get to you, but I wanted to save that for last. Because I don't know what kind of route he's gonna take every time. It's pretty much gonna be different. I'm gonna try to take this too close to the music pad right here. Oh, shoot, that's not a good spot for it, I don't think. Maybe I might be okay. Let's see what happens. I didn't expect the barrel to roll that far. Let's see. Still got it! So yeah, I wanted to make him think that he's got a good clear path, but nope, at the end, he still trips over a banana. It's got to be over by this point if he's going to be down that long. Man, he still needs help getting that lamp off. It's hard to believe. I'm pretty sure there'd be enemies tougher than Kremlings to help get that thing off of him. There really should be those kind of guys to help him. No. Huh. He just killed his own allies like that. Can you believe that? I don't think they're going to recover from that kind of fall they took. Hailing all the way from DK Isles, it's the girl with the whirl. This round is not one of my favorites. It's because it's very, very long. And believe me, when I say this round is long, it is long. But I think I'll just go ahead and stay on this for right now, just so I don't have to twirl too much. But now's a good time to get off here. Can I land in that? Oh, perfect. That was awesome. Get into this broken shoe. And there's no time going on right here, believe it or not. But the ultimate objective is to not only dodge that, but when he lifts one of those toes, hit him with a feather. I don't know how a feather puts so much pain into him, but whatever. Maybe it just has a sharp point to it. That's just my take. Oops. Oh, shoot. Can I still make it to the... Move it, Tiny. I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. I should be alright. Alright, now here's where the battle is going to lengthen quite a lot. Because not only do I have to just shoot this one twice, but the others the same amount of times as I'm coming in here. That's why this battle is going to be so long. But at least no time goes off the clock when I'm in there. Maybe a few seconds, but otherwise it's not too bad. Oh, he can't come to me right here, can he? Nah. Oh, I thought he was done. Okay. And this is pretty much the only round where you can hear the music in its entirety. And as far as the trick to avoiding these, you just have to be prepared for which ones wiggle and which ones don't. Just go to the front of the ones that don't wiggle, that's all you gotta do. But be quick to shoot it once it opens. Oh, that opened a lot quicker than I thought it would. But he's only got one left, and it's going to take 4 hits on it just to really get this battle taken care of. Don't know how much longer he's going to keep doing this for a while. Alright. Alright, into that shoe one last time. Oh. Waiting for this to open already. Oh. Oh, geez, now I really had to escape that. I initially thought that you could shoot at these things just to stop them from moving forward, but that doesn't really work. It really doesn't. I wish it did, just to prevent yourself from getting hit, but that probably wouldn't make it too much of a challenge anyway. Alright, he only needs one more hit on that. Oop, didn't make it in time. Now. Just waiting for this to open. Got it. Down he goes. They all knocked it off. Gotta pay for damages, probably. Tipping the scales at a mighty 2,000 pounds. He's the hard-hitting. Yep, Junkie is 2,000 pounds. They don't know how to put the bell back on that thing? I don't know what to say. And here's another thing I don't understand. He's got a blue pad right there. Why isn't it red? I would have preferred the red one just to prove that you got yourself this far. I don't know what to say. Oh, almost got hit by him right there. Can I get in there? Ah, oh, jeez, come on. Let me get in that barrel. Yep. Here's one of the toughest parts for timing. Ooh. Oh, I didn't time it right. Jeez. I wonder if I just hit it way too early. Yeah, I must have done that. Otherwise, this sequence is not too hard to avoid and everything. The timing of this shouldn't be too hard. Maybe the slow part of the first one is what can get to me a little bit. Oh, back into your corner you go right there. Alright. Next round. Oh. Way to barge in on me right there. Alright, second hit. Coming up. Oh, he moved much faster. But he got another hit on himself right there. Okay. He just needs 2 more hits. Oh, shoot. He's always getting in my way. Oh, gosh, look at that speed he had. But he only needs 1 more hit now, and he's history. Man, I don't know how I hit the floor but still hit the switch like that. It must have a very small hitbox. Here comes the last hit of the game. Is this gonna do it? Yeah. I don't know if I did it too early or not, but I got it. I can put this controller down and say, that is it for the playthrough of Donkey Kong 64. Wow. There's almost nothing else I need to do right now except just watch all this. Oh, he woke up. Do I need to touch the controller again and get to work? Uh-oh. Ooh. We heard like a bird chirping or something, didn't we? Nope. It was Candy. She must have made a bird chirping whistle or something. Oh, come on, Rool. Show some dignity. I wonder why he couldn't show dignity like this to Tiny Kong. Meanwhile, behind him... Oop. As for how it launches him out like that... Huh. And he's kicked out of this world. And that, my good friends, is the game. I'm not sure what to say right now. This is not going to be quite the end of the project after you watch all this, because I still want to show off extra features of this game. There are those to show off. But otherwise, I will go ahead and give out my thoughts and stuff about Donkey Kong 64. As I mentioned at the very beginning of the project, I first played it just 4 days before the year 2000 happened, and it was at a point where I'm like, am I going to be able to beat this game in 4 days before the year 2000 comes? Because I kind of had these superstitions about Y2K being the ultimate reason we would like lose electricity or even just all kinds of power because it doesn't know how to recognize 2000. Even though that kind of stuff was already like resolved before it, I just didn't even know about that, or just never even wasn't paying attention to all that kind of stuff. But I still had that kind of superstition back then, which is kind of funny. But as far as this point of the game, I never got to it until, I believe, July of 2000. And I didn't even do it with 200 bananas. Or 201 gold bananas. Or even 100% of lots of things. I did replay the Rool battle so many times because it was so much fun back then. As far as when I got every single scene in the game, that wouldn't be until August of 2001. And that's when you get this one particular ending of the game that you can only get when you get every single scene in the game. And since I got all that, that's what you're gonna see coming up. Overall, my thoughts of the game. It is a nice step into 3D from the Donkey Kong Country series for Super Nintendo. It was a series that I was really into back when the Super Nintendo was around it, or I mean, still very popular back then. And of course, lots of people still play it on that. I don't really have that, so at least I have the luxury to play it on Virtual Console. And even though this game just recently came out on Virtual Console for Wii U, I'd still rather play the N64 cartridge rather than VC, because I'm just more used to the controls for this one. It just really is a whole lot better. As far as things in this game that kind of make me excited or make me angry or things like that, I pretty much don't get scared of anything in this game, unlike I do with like likes in The Legend of Zelda. This one is really good, and especially since you can swim infinitely, there's no risk of drowning in that. And there is no risk of drowning in the Super NES Donkey Kong Countries anyway. What else? Not sure what else to say. I usually just draw a blank for a lot of this stuff, but otherwise it's okay. And heck, if I would have continued this this playthrough on Wii U Virtual Console, I would have to start at the very beginning and get to the current point I'm at. But I really don't want to do that. I'd rather just continue where I'm leaving off on the cartridge. If I ever chose to like replay this project, maybe I would do it on Wii U Virtual Console for better graphics, because they wouldn't appear as pixelated as they do on the N64 cartridge. They really don't. But yeah, at this point of the game, or should I say this point of the credits, you can only get this when you collect everything of a certain amount. I don't know exactly what is needed for this part of the credits, but I will probably annotate that when I do this in editing. What exactly is needed to get this particular cutscene. But I know I unlocked it when I collected everything of just certain items, but not every single kind. So yep, they were all swimming on Clumsy. But look at Candy, she's on Clumsy's mouth. I don't know how she can't fall in right there. That's hard to believe. That really is hard to believe. Now the next cutscene you're about to see coming up is the ultimate one. That's when you 101% this whole game. And it has lots of hilarity to it. Would you look at that, the cardboard hand. Auditions. Auditions for what? And Cranky is the director. And he likes rocking in that chair. Waiting for somebody, probably. Oh, here comes Donkey. As for why it's completely white in here, I have no idea. He's really nervous. That's a really good combination right there. Next. Those are nice sound effects.
Next.
What do these guys have to do with it? Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, cast them. They're doing a pretty good job.
Next.
Ooh. Yeah, that's scary. He's afraid of a beaver?
Next. Next. Next.
Let's see how Rool reacts to this. Oh, what? Pardon me?
Next.
Uh-oh. Why can't he pull that? Ooh.
Next.
Oh, wow. I don't know why there was a little cutout right there. Pardon me on that. There was a little bit of a cutout in the... I wonder if that was the Elgato, but anyways, I am going to go ahead and show off the extras of this game. That was kind of weird. Alright, so adventure is what we did. Game 1 was the file. And if you take a look, got 101%, 201 bananas, and we did it in just under 14 hours. Could have been done at least an hour sooner if I would have gotten lots of things sped up a little further, but that's pretty much how I play it for a casual run of it. But at least that's how I do it for 101%. Options, they are pretty much, I can set the screen size to either normal or widescreen. I just keep it at normal. Story skip, that is pretty much a thing for speedrunners. I'd like to keep it off just for the LP, but if I ever wanted to do a speedrun of this game, I would turn the story skip on. We'll just keep it off for right now. Reset high scores, that is something I will actually do right now. Because it involves something in the other features. Chippy cam, follow, or free. I always keep it at follow. It's just a little better. Maybe that was the reason why I got kind of screwed over with Tiny when she jumps on those mushrooms. But otherwise, it's okay. Alright, over here is the sound effects. You can turn it to either stereo or mono or surround. I just keep it at stereo since we got stereo speakers. Sound effects. This is actually something I used to do in my first couple years of playing it. I would always turn it down to 0 and just keep the music volume all the way up. But for this LP, I gotta turn up the sound effects again. So yeah, you can turn the music volume down either. Reset it all by pressing C. Con Battle. I believe this is the multiplayer mode of the game. Yes, it is. I do not have an extra N64 controller with me right now, so I cannot do this. But it is something to consider if you ever get this game and want to do a 2-player co-op. But yeah, Battle Arena involves just trying to beat up the Kongs and everything. But right here, you can either do a survival of 3 lives, a coin hoard of 3 minutes, or even just wins. Time as well. Capture. Yeah. That's something I really cannot do right now because I don't have a second controller. Monkey Smash has the same type of game. And you can set it, the layout, to whatever you like. And finally, the mystery. This is probably the one feature I access the most whenever I complete the game. So whenever you get 2 banana fairies collected, you get a DK theater. In other words, one of the cutscenes to a particular theme of the game. Like the rap right here. That's what you saw at the beginning of the project. The introductory story. Jungle Japes intro. Oh, whoops. Yep, entering hideout home. Cool, press the button, take off, game over, and then the end sequence. Yep, you can view all those cutscenes again, which is something I like to do quite a lot of. And here's what you can do with 6 banana fairies collected. You can play bonus games of Rambi Arena, Engard Arena, the DK Arcade that we played in Frantic Factory, Jetpack that we played in Cranky's Lab. When you get 10 banana fairies, you can play the bosses again. Something that you can't really do in games such as Ocarina of Time, except in the 3DS version. But since you can redo the bosses in this particular point, it's just really fun. 15 banana fairies collected will give you the option to use the Count Crusher. Either off or on, but it's not going to matter as much because we can't use it. And I'm going to believe myself for the fact that back when I did Mario Super Sluggers exhibition games, the early parts of them, I called the critters Crushas. These must have been the characters I was thinking about when I was doing my Sluggers playthroughs. And here's the reward for collecting all 20 banana fairies. You can set cheats. So I could have coins off or on. In other words, if I turn them on, I will get an infinite amount of coins. That's also a thing for speedrunners. That way they don't have to try to collect coins to pay for upgrades or potions, things of those natures. If I had the choice, if I had an option, I would you'd use the coins on early in the game, especially when you rescue Chunky from Frantic Factory, and he has to get all those coins to get his upgrades. But I still wanted them off for the challenge. Other cheats you can set are ammo, where you can have an infinite amount, oranges, film, crystal coconuts, instruments, or all of them. Yeah. Go ahead and turn them off again. Anyways, oh, whoops. That's all the mystery items. But I will go ahead and show off these things. The Rambi Arena. And these are not my high scores, I just reset them. So, those are just default scores. We'll go ahead and get this one started. Hit the moving targets to increase your score. So yeah, the objective here is to get a huge combination of beavers. It's not that easy to get a combo, I will admit. Yeah, you get 2 points for every beaver, but try to find a combo of them to get a really good score. I always try to find a good combination of some that are surrounded by a yellow one, but sometimes, since they're so RNG, it's hard to really get that combo you're looking for. It really is. Let me see if I can group get a huge group together with that yellow one. But if the camera would cooperate with me a little bit better, that would help. Where's the yellow one? Where was he at? That didn't work out so well. I was hoping to get a really good combo with him, but that's not going to help at all. Well, at least I topped 100 points. And I could still move around for the last 5 seconds. I'm just gonna enter periods like that for my high score in that. Who cares? All right, Beaver Arena. This one is actually a lot more fun in my opinion. Swim through the stars to increase your score. Yeah, this is a lot more fun to play in. I think you get 10 points. Well, actually, you get, Oh, shoot, did I really miss that? Oh, geez, that's not good. That's gonna hurt my score a bit. It really is. But it looks like you get 20 points for every leaping star. Oh, got that one fine. Finally got to that one. I think the highest score I used to get was, I would say, close to 300. But kind of rusty here, I will admit. It's been quite a while since I've played this minigame. It really has. But I'm not gonna get a score near that anyway. Yeah, especially since time runs out there. Yeah, 230, I will just stick with that. And I will go ahead and back out of that. And that will about do it for this project. Yep, I'll just go ahead and leave it at that and watch what happens when you just stay right here for a while. And I'll go ahead and give out my closing statements as you watch this funny stuff. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this project of Donkey Kong 64. It was such a huge blast to do it the past few months and everything. And I can't thank you all enough for your support for it. Quite a few of your comments have been very entertaining to read and everything. As far as what you can expect from me in the next project and everything, I will have that in a separate update video, like after this project ends. Yep. Well, it's already pretty much over as you're watching this, but it's just how it is. As far as future plans go, just keep your eyes out for that update video to be released after this one is over. Anyway, thank you all for watching Donkey Kong 64. This has been the Tri-King, and I will see you good friends for a brand new project coming your way in whatever date and time that may be. Have yourselves an awesome day, and so long.